What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk tells Tyson Fury, "Don't cry," after leapfrogging the Gypsy King to get in line to face Anthony Joshua for the WBO mandatory. We know this irked Tyson Fury because Usyk came from Cruiserweight and making him automatically, by the WBO rules, of being the mandatory to face Joshua for his WBO crown. This irked Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury lashed back at Usyk and said Usyk is not worthy of the number one spot, and he is nothing more than a Cruiserweight bum. Okay, so Usyk, of course, didn't take that lying down. And now he's poked fun at Tyson Fury and said, hey, on his Instagram, Tyson, don't cry. I'm number one WBO at Gypsy King 101. And of course, here's the thing. Oleksandr Usyk did poke fun at Tyson Fury, but he's also a realist, and he also had this to say. He said that I think Fury will be the most difficult, and admitting that he would be the toughest opponent. He says he's very unpredictable. He's 2 meters tall. It's not clear what's in his head like mine. Ooh, okay. So, although he's poking fun, talking shit, responding to Tyson Fury's insults, counterpunches, he is realistic about him being the most difficult opponent. And you know something? I have to agree with him. Seeing those 3 guys, if you compare Fury's style to Joshua's style to Deontay Wilder's style, let's look at those 3 guys for a minute, okay? Deontay Wilder, tall, tough, fast, lanky, strong, but limited. Okay, all you really have to do is stay away from the right hand, and that will minimize 99.9999% of your problems with Deontay Wilder. Stay boxing him, use good head movement like Usyk has, and that should be a winnable fight. Anthony Joshua has even-handed power, good left hook, good jab, tall, good size, above average, above decent boxing IQ, because he can box. He's a golden Olympian, but also not as fast as Usyk, and he has problems with smaller fighters. So if he can capitalize on his size and his speed and the angles, that is also a winnable fight. But he has to worry about the power coming from Joshua. Fury is a guy that's tall, doesn't pack much power, but with the speed that he possesses, those punches, and he puts those punches together, the way he wings them and flurries and uses angles himself, you don't really know what he's going to do, because I don't think, honestly, Tyson Fury doesn't know what he does. It's like what Bruce Lee says. It's like fighting is like a play, but played very seriously. I don't hit, it hits all by itself. I think Tyson Fury acts and fights and reacts in the moment. So he really doesn't know, if he's thinking in there, he's only thinking from what you're doing with him. That's why Usyk said that he's unpredictable, so you don't know what's going on in his head. So a lot of things that are going on in his head at the time, he's just reacting, off your actions. So he's a good counterpuncher, and he's tall, and that speed and the angles, I think that would give him more problems, because you have a guy now that will throw just as many punches as you. And those punches coming from a cruiserweight position limit will probably affect Usyk more than a lot of people think. A lot of people have labeled Tyson Fury a pillow puncher. He's not the biggest puncher, neither was Muhammad Ali, but he will get you out of there. He could cut you, he could hurt you, and he knocked out George Foreman, which is regarded as one of the heaviest knockout punchers of all time. So draw your own conclusions, gentlemen. I do respect Usyk for just coming out and saying, hey, I think he'll be the most decent opponent. Also, not just taking shit lying down. Not just saying, hey, yeah, all right, whatever, Tyson, yeah. No, you know, you have to counterpunch back at this motherfucker. You have to show him that you have a voice also. And someone like Usyk is very charismatic. The only drawback that Usyk has, he just does not speak English well. Because if he's learning like Vasily Lomachenko's learning, Vasily Lomachenko is learning very good English. He can hold conversations and sentences with people. He'll have an interpreter there beside him, but he does know how to speak properly, and he knows a certain limit of and a certain level of English, and he's learning more and more. So if Usyk can get to that level, he could be very, very marketable in the US. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Oleksandr Usyk clapping back at Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.